Democrat swamp busted in huge scandal shelling out $310K for illegals to commit federal crime. And the outright blatant lawlessness in the far-left liberal sanctuary city that is San Francisco continues as they pay over $6,326 per undocumented alien to get the interested among them to sign up to cast ballots in local school elections for next month's election. Here is more on this lunacy via LifeZette. When sanctuary city San Francisco put local taxpayers' money where local officials' mouths are by spending nearly $310,000 to encourage illegal aliens to register to vote in school board elections, exactly 49 of them did so. That works out to an average cost of $6,326 per registered illegal alien. The program is the first of its kind in California and followed passage of a 2016 San Francisco ballot measure opening school elections to non-citizens who are over the age of 18, city residents and have children under age 19, according to the San Francisco Gate. This comes at the same time that spending on San Francisco public schools is suffering, even though California education aid is on the increase. Despite the increase in state funding, growing pension and salary demands have manifested themselves in a 5% reduction of a combination of programs and staff positions across the district's central office departments over the past year, and more cuts are on the horizon, the San Francisco Examiner reported Sunday. Jonathan Turley, a George Washington University professor and prolific blogger, points to a developing split among San Francisco Open Borders advocates as a result of the program to register illegal aliens to vote in local elections. The measure has created an interesting split among advocates as some have warned the city could be giving ICE a ready-made list for roundups of deportations, Turley wrote Sunday. Since July, the city has been trying to get undocumented migrants onto the vote rolls for school board elections in the November 6 election. The prospect of Immigration and Customs Enforcement's ICE having a ready-made list of names and addresses of illegals living in San Francisco prompted San Francisco Supervisor Sandra Feuer to propose spending another $500,000 to warn undocumented people registering to vote that doing so could put them in jeopardy of a visit from federal agents. The San Francisco Chronicle asked ICE if having the voter registration lists available would result in raids. The agency sent us to the U.S. Attorney's Office in San Francisco, where spokesman Abraham Simmons said, "No comment," the paper reported. The San Francisco experience with registering illegals to vote could soon be a headache for two former mayors of the city by the Bay. California Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom D., pictured above left as heavily favored to be the state's next governor, while Senator Dianne Feinstein D. Califf, above right, is seeking re-election to another term in the Senate. Newsom favors providing universal, tax-funded health care for illegals. Two-thirds of the costs of California's Medicaid program, which would be the vehicle for such a program, is paid for by federal taxpayers. Feinstein, if she wins re-election, will have to vote on significantly bigger appropriations for Medicaid if Newsom gets his way. Getting to vote and receiving free health care could be powerful new magnets that draw even more illegals to the estimated 49,000 already living in San Francisco. The same city which has an actual app in order to show people where the human feces and used needles in the city streets are located is now more worried about giving illegals the right to vote in city elections than cleaning up the cesspool 60-plus years of liberal corrupt politicians and their outrageous policies have caused. Will there ever be an end to this madness?